What about me, Dorian? I'm grown and I had to go live with my parents for a little bit, or I had to go stay with somebody for a while till I get back on my feet. We're not talking about temporary situations. And even still, that's still proving my point, because when you are, have to be there, you have to do what they tell you to do. Hey, come in at a certain time so we can set our alarm, or make sure you put the dishes this kind of way. That's no different if you were renting. They want you to keep the yard a certain way, or paying a mortgage, there are still rules. We're not talking about that. We're talking about when people ask you to do things, go places, and think a certain way. That's what we're talking about in the part 1 or 2. We're talking about that, and you on the inside, like, man, you don't have to do it. You have to keep your yard up. You know what I'm saying? You have to obey the rules where you're living. You feel what I'm saying? But when people want you to do things that you don't have to do, and you don't need to do, and you don't want to do, but you still do it anyway. That's what a man-pleasing puppet is. And if I'm connected to anyone that I want to say makes me feel, because nobody can make you feel a certain way, but if a certain feeling arises in you when they ask you to do something, go somewhere, think a certain way, and you immediately start turning on the inside, and I feel like I have to do those things, then I'm not supposed to be in a relationship with you. I'm not supposed to be in a connection with you. If those kind of feelings arise, that means that there's some kind of control there. There's some other kind of deep issues there that we don't need to be connected, because whoever I'm connected to, I need to have freedom. Even if I'm married to somebody, we're still adults. And if he's like, I'm going to go out to the lake, and then I say something or do something to make him feel some kind of way, that's me. That's a problem within me. He should be able to have the freedom to go where he wants. Or if I say I'm going to the lake, honey, come to the lake with me. And if he doesn't want to go, I should make him feel some kind of way, because he's an adult. He's grown, right? Especially since he's paying the bills. No, especially since he pays all his bills. He can do or not do whatever he wants. So that's the message. We can't get everything in 3-10-minute TikTok videos. The time frame that they give us to cover every variable. We're talking about doing what you don't want to do, going where you don't want to go, and thinking a way that you don't want to think, because you're dependent on somebody else, or because you are a puppet and letting them pull your strings.